Okay, I'm here with my sock. I call the Japanese sideways sock. It's a sock that is easy to knit, especially Portuguese style, because it's purling every row. If you like the knit stitch better, of course you can knit every row, so it's done in garter stitch. And so you can work flat, you don't need to work with double pointed needles. And I have 2 points here that I put a marker, and then you increase on those 2 points, which eventually is going to be your heel and your toe. And then you work straight for so many ridges, and then you decrease at the same marker that you had here. See, this is your increase, this is your decrease, and this is your decrease on the toe. So you're looking now at the back part of the sock, heel, toe, and this is the front part of the sock, which is nothing. It's just straight until the toe. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So I finished my sock already, and I have my stitches hanging on the needles. So what I did for this sock is I put a provisional cast on one side, and I didn't bite off on the other side. And the point of this video now is to show you that instead of grafting, what I'm doing on one side here, it's something I learned from Galina is the Russian grafting. So see, I already started here, and that gives a very nice finish for my sock. And the beauty of it is doesn't use any tails, any yarn. Let me see if I take this away so you can see what I'm doing. I have one stitch here that I got it from, you know, one of the ends when I started doing the grafting together. So the point is, you start with one stitch. Let's suppose this is your first stitch. You're going to move to the left hand needle, and you are going to bring this stitch as if to knit. Drop that stitch off. Now this stitch is hanging here. You are going to bring one stitch from right to left, and that's a little harder to do, especially with the bamboo needles, but there you go. Then you drop that other stitch and repeat. From one stitch, you grab one from the side, from the left side, pass this stitch underneath, go from this one, get the next stitch on the right side, and drop it off. This yarn is not easy too, so it splits, so I'm gonna fix this here, the split. And of course in camera is even harder. Here, let me fix this way. Okay, got it in one piece again. Bring one from the left, and I'll bring one from the right. See, when I bring from the right, it kind of splits. This yarn is not the best, but anyway, it's 100% wool. It's the Zauber ball, and I like the way the pattern, the striping pattern that it did. So one from the left, and now I'm gonna gather here. I have more difficult bringing one from the right. Let's see if I do it. There you go, one from the right, one from the left, I guess if you use better pointed needles, this is gonna go easy, but one from the right, one from the left. I can try to see if I can come this way. Yes, don't see why not. That is easier. So I go with my needle inside, and now I'm bringing from back to front so I don't split the yarn. I go into the needle inside and bring from back to front. This one I'm keeping the same way I started. This one I'm bringing back to front, so I don't split the yarn as easily. Let's see what this looks like. See? It looks nice, and this is not gonna bother you when you wear the sock. This is gonna be on the side of your foot, and I think it gives you a nice finish. And once I'm done, all I have to do is 2 tails that I'm gonna close this little gap here and darn it in. So another way to finish your Japanese garter sock. This is one of my favorite patterns. I offer that on my website, and you're going to have 4 sizes: child large, woman or women size, and men. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video, and happy Portuguese knitting.